Hey Donna, what's up? This is Jim Lupkin. I am making a video for you to show you how to do the Facebook ads. So there are two ways to do the Facebook ads. The first one is in the top right hand corner, and then you click on create an ad. The other way to do it is by going directly to one of the Facebook business pages, say ours, and scrolling down right next to the like button, and then from here click on create an ad. So you can create them from either perspective. Now, as you notice here, Facebook has actually changed all of this about a week ago. So because I clicked on create an ad from the business page itself, it pre-selected my business page. If I want to, I can click the X here and I can choose another business page that I'm an admin of. So I want to promote this page, so now I'm going to go down to step number 2, which is what would you like to do? So I have 3 options. My first option is I can get more likes, build a bigger audience. Option 2 is promote a page post, get people to see and engage with your important messages. Or number 3, see advanced options. This is how it used to be, but I guess they couple this all together just to make it easier for people that don't understand the technical side of Facebook to do this. So this option right here, watch what happens when I click on it. It reorganizes the bottom piece here. So what it does is it automatically puts in the name of the business page, which I'm not able to change because I'm going to advertise one of the custom tabs. In here is where I'm going to put the text. Now there are several different ads. Todd told me that you wanted to learn about the click like one. So what you're going to do is you're going to put click, like, and then you're going to make a power statement. The power statement, it just depends on what industry you're in. So if you're in real estate and you're selling a home and you sell in the Scottsdale area, then you would put a statement such as click like if Scottsdale is the best place to live, or click like if you would love to live in Scottsdale, Arizona. You're just making power statements to figure or to get people to click on it that would really love to live in Scottsdale, because if they click like, there's a very good chance that they're going to buy a home from you if they ever look for a home in the future. Let's say you have a product that you're selling that's part of an iPhone. So the ad could be click like if you love the new iPhone 5, or click like if you like the new iPhone 5. Anyone that clicks on that most likely owns an iPhone 5, which means they're a perfect candidate for my business because my product is an attachment to the iPhone 5. Another example is veterinarian. With the veterinarian, it could be click like if a dog is a man's best friend, or if you believe a dog is a man's best friend, or click like basically power statements like that. Actually, let me pull up one that Mark just sent to me. I'll just show it to you while you're on the while I'm on the screen, since this is private. So this one right here was a pretty good one too. So let's see. The ad said, and this was for veterinarians, click like if you believe your pets are members of your family. So you see how it always starts off with click like, and then it ends with a very strong statement that only your target customer would actually click on. Okay, so now once you do that, you're going to move to stage 3, which is landing view. You always choose the custom tab that you want them to land on. So that way, if they don't click the like button, they're going to land on the custom tab that you selected from the drop down. And then, of course, make sure the image is big. As you can see here, the most you can make it is 100 pixel by 72. So because this is kind of small here, it would be a good idea to upload a bigger image so that it stretches across the screen. Now you can see in this example, this was actually the same size as the Summa Social one, and it still had a lot of success. I personally like to make them as big as possible, but it's up to the client. Now once that's done, the ad is set up. So now you're going to move to sponsored stories. What's cool with their new setup is they automatically include the sponsored stories inside of the ad campaign that you have set up, so you don't need to do anything. What it does is when somebody likes the page, it will go out into the news feed on the cell phone and also on the desktop showing that so-and-so just liked the page, and then this just inspires referral marketing, and that's why it's important to keep this turned on. That's how you set up the ads. Now, if you choose this one right here, Promote Page Post, you notice that this is going to change around a tad. What I'm going to do from the drop down is I'm going to choose the post that I want to advertise. So these are the posts that go on the wall. And this will go into the right-hand column. And you can also do this. Keep my ad up to date by automatically promoting my most recent post. So it always change out the ad and always put in the most recent one. And then sponsored stories. Again, you don't have to do anything here. It's already set up for you. Your last option is see advanced options. So when you come down here, you're either going to do this option, which is the promoted page post, or you're going to create a new ad, which guess what, is this option right here. And then of course you're going to keep the sponsored story one. The difference here is you can actually uncheck any of these, so that way only certain people will be involved. So these are automatically all clicked on when you're doing these two options. And when you're doing the advanced options, you can unclick some of these. I think it's best to keep all of these clicked, or checked I should say. Okay, now that the ad is done, you're going to come down here and choose your audience. So of course, as always, you put in your state, you put in your age, male, female, and then you start typing in the keywords of the people that you want to go after. Now in terms of audience, Amy Porterfield says to do between 100,000 and 200,000, and don't go over that amount and don't go below that amount. That's where she notices the best sweet spot. However, one of our clients, Mark, only did 20,000 and he got a huge amount of likes. So I don't think it really matters on the number itself. It's all about what's the ad that you wrote and how targeted they are. However, for training purposes, use the 100 to 200,000 range, and then let people know that if they can't come up with 100,000, that's okay. You just come up with as much as you possibly can, but try your best to stay under 200,000, because when you go over that amount, you have a lot of people that are, you basically start falling into some higher cost per clicks. Okay, so here you would type in your precise words. So let's say I'm looking for small business owners. I'm going to type in small business. Then I'm going to click on one of these options here. It's always good to click on one that has a pound sign. I'll tell you why. When I do the pound sign, which in Twitter we call it the hashtag, it gives you additional options. So now I can click on more to make this even smaller. So I may want to click on entrepreneurship. That took it up a little bit. Big business, took it up a little bit. So I can decide and just keep changing my keywords around until I get the numbers smaller. If I don't really have specific keywords, then I'm going to come into broad categories and I'm going to click on every single one and just look for those that fit the category of the type of person I want to be sending to my business. So for example, I may only want to talk to people that have been engaged for 1 year because of my type of product. I'm going to click on that option and there's 2 million people. Then of course I'll change it to an actual state to get it down to the 100 to 200,000. I think you already know what these options are, but if not, connections. These are if you click here, it's only people connected to Summa, only people not connected to Summa, advanced targeting. Target people are connected to, and you can choose one of the pages that you're an admin to. So this is how we can cross promote too. So if we have 2 clients and they're in 2 non-competitive industries, you can use the likes from one of them to promote the other, and it would only support each other. Then of course you come down here, and because I'm using the advanced option, it's given me the choice of how much I want to spend per day and how much I want to pay. So I'm going to put in $5 a day, which is what I recommend everybody. And then that way they can monitor it every 24 hours because they know once it hits $5, it's not going to charge them anymore until the 24-hour period is over. Right here, your bid will be optimized to help you to make users more engaged with your page given your budget, or you can click Optimize for clicks, automatically manage my budget to get the most clicks, or you can decide how much you want to pay. So if you're going to do it yourself, go in the middle here because you're going to get the most exposure then. So basically add these up and divide by 2, which is about 35 cents, and then that's what I'm going to put in here, 35 cents. It's just going to give you the most exposure. Optimize for impressions, I don't recommend unless you're a politician or something of that level, because you're paying if the ad pops up on the screen whether they look at it or not. Most businesses want to pay because they actually click and like their page and then click place order. That's pretty much it. Give me a call if you have any questions and I can answer them specifically. Thank you.